Each and every day, these folks keep getting bolder and bolder. Now, we got a lot to talk about in this video, but we're gonna kick things off with Target. First and foremost, black people not even supposed to be shopping.
My bad, y'all. What's good, YouTube? So today we're gonna be reacting to these folks keep getting voted by my man Antonio's piece. If I had to guess, I think he just said something about Target too. But if I had to guess, it's probably might have something to do with the Target. I seen the thumbnail. And just, you know, ever since the Trump administration came in, we got a lot of little micro racist takes against minorities. Like even with our whole ICE movement, they're killing a lot of innocent American civilians. Like just minorities in general are just kind of endangered in the Trump administration. Let's get straight to the video though.
At this establishment. And this was the result of them doing a rollback on DEI and taking away a lot of the black-owned businesses that was in the store. Felt like a slap in the face. You know, black Americans, we spend a lot of bread with them. So we was like, bet, as a collective, we just not finna buy from y'all store no more. Now, fast forward to current day 2026. Halloween is around the corner. So on their website, they broadcasted all of the new children costumes. But there was one costume that stood out to everybody.
Hey, why we talking about Halloween? Where do y'all go for your Halloween fits, man? Do y'all be going to like what's that junk called? Y'all be going to Spirit Halloween? Y'all go to Spirit Halloween. I don't think they got no, like, you know what I'm saying? None of that weird stuff going on for my people out there. And even if you want to help and support my people, you know, support the black community, you know, there's some black owned businesses online that we get up. Hopefully he got somebody in this video. I haven't watched this video, but he might. He might at the end, he might not.
Doesn't it remind you of something? It's very reminiscent of the Jim Crow minstrel. I mean, just look at the resemblance.
You're going to tell me that this wasn't purposely styled like this or this? The same actual pose from a...
That is the same pose, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, that's some wicked-ish. That's just so wicked, folks.
A real minstrel show. In case you missed it, this was an actual Halloween costume for this year that Target... Oh,
and whose kid is this, man? Come on, bro. He got the top hat. He hitting the pose.
shocker.
Nah, hold up, man. Who is Target CEO? Let me make sure it's gonna capture this. Yeah, it is. Michael. Get back to the video, man.
Put up. They have since removed it. But who's this for? Who would be wearing this? Not to mention that of the hundreds of costumes, it was actually...
Like, whose parent is buying them this? I doubt you to be a black kid wearing. And if it is, you know what they probably is. You know what I'm saying? There's a certain animal that runs up in the trash can and takes your trash. It starts with an A, it ends with an N, and it might be some type of coon. You know what I'm saying? Let's get back to the video.
Pretty hard to find a black child model for those Halloween costumes. One of the only black children was put in this costume, but don't worry, we've got lots of white kids that we can put in every position of authority. Many law enforcement. We've got George Washington, for God's sake. And so many of these costumes were like super standard. They've got some new ones.
Come on, let's get like a Frederick Douglass. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. Let's get a Fred Hampton. Let's get a Fred Hampton fit, man. What a Black Panther fit, man. Whether it be Wakanda or the real Black Panthers, man. Come on, man. Give us some real fits. Y'all supposed to be pro-black, all that rapping. Y'all just be excusing yourselves so y'all don't lose your money from shareholders and investors. And I was like, they ain't tripping because they feel like the customer's going to come back. If I'm dying, if I'm lying, I'm flying, man. You heard me.
They've got like all the ones that we've always had. But who was this for? Who is the buyer?
And last video, y'all was asking me, was he FBA? I don't think he is FBA. I don't think Tony's FBA, if I remember correctly. I do not believe this brother is FBA. Neither am I. I'm just a young black man, went to school in Baltimore and, you know, grew up around that area for a little bit and went to school in another county. Just noticing the over-policing in that area. You know, all this stuff starts to click when I do my research and look into things and read COINTELPRO and all of that.
For Target that saw this and went, oh, that fits right in to this motif. And this is how we're going to do this. There's simply no way that if this was not an intentional thing, this is a minstrel show revival to show how racist and awful it was. That
things like this just show us, man. I don't know if they want our attention. I don't know if they're trying to put us back in the place of the way that things were in the past. But it's like if they're openly doing things like this, what are they doing behind closed doors? You know what I'm saying? I talked about in my colorism video how I feel like black erasure is a real thing. I talked about the strategy that they did in Argentina where essentially they erased the black population. Who knows, you know what I'm saying, what they're conjuring up behind closed doors. These people literally study us. The dude who wrote the Project 2025 thing for Donald Trump, he literally went to school for a PhD in black history. I can't remember. I'm gonna put it up on screen. But they study us. So it's like behind the scenes.
That is insane, bro. Nah, that's actually insane, bro. You're studying us to the point that you don't even see us probably as human. Like, you're studying us, but you're not helping. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, you know to do better, but you got zero intention of doing better. Is that not some type of form of evil? Because what they do is they study you, then put you into a further sense of like darkness, put you in a further sense of poverty, put you in a lower bracket of income, because they notice and they studied you, so they understand that what you're missing, if you get that combined with what you already naturally have going on, what that might make you. You know, white supremacy is about feeling and staying supreme. This nation was built on white supremacy, whether you like it or not. I don't get to decide that. They did, and that's what they chose to build it on.
Behind the doors, they working on us. And it's like, bro, we not even worried about y'all. We be chilling. So it's just so weird how obsessive these people are.
So Target is once again in the hot seat for this debacle. This is what happens when you take people or you don't have people in the room that looks like us. You end up doing some shit like this. Target is already facing intense backlash from the black community, and then you turn around and put something like this in your stores for Halloween. Make it make sense, because it fucking...
Like I said, man, I think this was intentional. I don't think that this was an accident of not knowing what's going on.
And I absolutely agree. I ain't mean to cut him off, but I absolutely agree. Come on, man. Ain't nobody in the room, unless y'all are low IQ like you be saying my people are. Ain't nobody in the room could have been like, hold up, man. Don't they kind of look like... Why we got them posing like that, man? Y'all ain't ever, you know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't ever take history class and see a little bit of the pictures? I know they be trying to skip over it in class, right? Like none of it happened. So then when your peers, you know, when you're a Caucasian male and your peers see a black man feeling away, or a black student, you know, telling you history, it's gonna be like, well, what are you talking about? Why are you tripping? They brainwash everyone else. And then if you're not black, you're not gonna get curious and want to look into your history because you're not black. Do you understand? And then when you look into the history, you're going to be a Caucasian or Hispanic or any other race, so you're not going to be able to tell that, like, hold up, if they moved you into the projects and then there's nothing left, and then you kind of grew up around that area, if you've been in past projects and seen that, like, the difference between a project and like a normal suburban neighborhood and what's outside the neighborhood and what the neighborhood looks like and what the area looks like, you might not be able to tell that when they say they moved black people into the project. You're thinking, hold up, the government gave them housing. But what was around that housing? Nothing to do for the kids. No good jobs. We're going to get back on the video, but just notice, like, this little stuff, bro. All of this stuff trickles down. But when you discuss it or you bring it up, they're thinking you're playing victim, or, oh, that person's in some type of racist psychosis. They're just tripping. Maybe we shouldn't have found out about the history then, is all it sounds like. Because what are you talking about? They tripping, man. It's like knowledge is power. Now that they know better, you want them to just act like nothing happened. And then there'll be some people saying you complaining and nothing's going to change. Nothing's going to change when the majority doesn't care or acknowledge that the stuff happened. That's when nothing's going to change. Let's get back to the video.
On. They know what's going on. In some aspects, they know what's going on more than us. They know our history more than us. That's why they're trying to take it away.
I agree. I'm not going to go on a long rant again. I agree. They definitely know our history more than us. That's how they've been able to keep people under control. They know what revolts happened. They know what was done for the revolt to happen. They know how to keep people in check and study this, because we got people who sell out and tell us what the plan, tell them what the plans were, tell them how we think, tell them what works on us, tell them what we value, tell them what we don't value. Basically, brothers that be giving up to manipulate, to tell them how to manipulate us. Tell them how to get the vote. Tell them how to get the money. When I say the money, the black dollar. All right? Yeah, that's a real thing, man. And I'm only 20, but listen to me. We all can band together, bro. We Gen Z and even older generations who seem to stand on more than we do now can get past this. If there was some sense of unity, we would create some communities, and we do got to go through some legal processes, though, which they do hold the legal court system and some of the justice system. Very, very close. They're very interlocked, you know. And you know who they is, man. The oppressors. Not all of them are like that. Let me make it very clear, but there are those who want to fall in line with the Ku Klux Klan and all of that.
Because let's say you didn't know what Jim Crow was. Trump is literally trying to take away all of the black history that we're learning about in school. Like, he's trying to take all that shit away. So say you don't know what a Jim Crow is and you see that image, you're like, oh, it's just a clown. You don't know. But we literally have the proof. This is why I tell y'all, man, study your history. It was a point in time in my life, and I talk about this. I didn't want to learn about black history because it used to make me so mad. You know what I'm saying? Just learning about the things my people went through. But nowadays, when I learned about it, it ignites a fire in me. It just drives me to go harder. So listen, man, learn your...
And I feel him on that, and he's very right, bro. Learn your history, y'all. I know he said it, but let me just reinforce. If you don't know better, you can't do better. If you don't know better, you can't do better. But if somebody knows better, you're like the animal that takes trash out the trash can, a coon, some type of raccoon type of individual. When your token is spent, maybe that's time to reflect. All right, because every token gets spent. Stop doing that, bro. Learn your history and realize that they know your history. And guess how they're told your history? From the oppressor's perspective. Them folks see you as a side character, bro. Don't get this confused, man. You are not an individual. You are a side character. Somebody they think they're better than. You hear the word supremacy after white? That's what that means, bro. Do you understand? Let's get back to the video.
History. It's gonna make you mad. It's gonna make you feel uncomfortable. But our ancestors actually had to live it. The least we can do is just learn about it and, you know what I'm saying, embrace them and embrace being black. But I'm going through these comments and there are countless, you know what I'm saying, of these non-black people talking about, what's the problem? Oh my God, it's just a cloud. It's this and that. Don't fall for the gaslighting, bro.
Thank you, oh God. Because I be having my moments, but then it'd be like, once I realize I explain history, oh, you complaining about stuff that happened years ago. All right. Greece fell and never came back up, right? Another example. When slaves ended, it's like they knew cause and effect was going to happen, so they gave slave masters reparations. Do you understand the cause and effect of decisions being made, or are we going to act like we're not adults? You tell me. Let me get back to me.
They are literally trying to normalize being racist, bro. So, you know what I'm saying? When y'all see this stuff, don't feel gaslighted. You aren't tripping. A lot of us are going to, it's not that deep, our way back into goddamn slavery, man. So don't fall for a lot of this bullshit. Now let's move on to something a little more serious because it has to do with food. So apparently there was this racist group chat on Facebook, and this dude wrote a message in there detailing how ever since the Carmelo Anthony case and how black people have been rallying behind this brother, you know what I'm saying? Because he took out that racist ass thug. Should have took out both of them in my opinion. But the way we've been rallying,
I'm not going to say he should have done it on school grounds, but if there was two big boys bullying that kid, man, keep your hands to yourself. I'm going to be honest, I'm not going to say nobody should have died. But if that man was white and he killed two black kids, man, he's getting off scot-free. We see them get off all the time for killing us, man. If you don't like what I'm saying, I'm telling the truth. Let's watch the video.
Behind Carmelo Anthony. They said that because of this, whenever we go into the restaurants, they basically tamper with the food, spit in it, do all type of nasty shit. So let me show y'all.
Hey y'all, let me stop smiling because this shit ain't funny. I have a message for y'all today, and it's from a Facebook group called White and Proud. And this is a message that white servers have for black people. So I'm gonna read it for y'all just so I can spread awareness. But anyways, it says, to all you blacks in here, keep this in mind. Hope you enjoy your next meal next time you eat out. There is a Facebook group that I am a part of, which is this one that I'm reading from, and it is for white servers. We have come up with a plan. When a table of black diners come in and place their orders, we walk back to the kitchen to get your food when ready. There is always a blind spot in the kitchen and we are licking our fingers and touching your food. If it happens to be a Texas Roadhouse or Logan's, those rolls are full of our white saliva. Some of the cooks are in on this too. Think they are playing? They aren't. Believe me, this has been going on since y'all started this nonsense with Carmelo. The candy...
Whoop their ass. All right, listen to me, y'all. Don't go to soul food spots, man. That's my result. That's my. Let's go to Carolina Kitchen. I don't know where y'all at, but one man, Carolina Kitchen be busted. Just go to Carolina Kitchen. Hit the black food trucks. Black businesses, man. Listen to what I'm hearing, bro. Do you hear what I'm hearing, fool? Yo, them. Come on, bro. I'm being a little bit, dramatic and shit. Come on, listen to me though. Not all of them like that. But I believe in peer pressure. Don't we all? Come on now. And y'all want me to believe that we acting like we victims. Man, I ain't even saying we victims. We was victims of slavery. Yes, because look where it put our people at in the tax bracket. You basically got to become a raccoon or get a government job to get in a good tax bracket. Or do healthcare to get in a good tax bracket. And you know what's crazy? We took care of their babies, man. So of course we're going to be good at healthcare and, any type of services where you're taking care of people. That's natural for our people. We literally had to teach these people how to fucking bathe. We had to teach people how to bathe. Do you understand? You ain't even know how to bathe, folks. Yo, listen to me. Had to teach these people how to wash their ass. Why do you think they had the Black Plague, man? I'm gonna post that video with Master Musa. He said, "You from Europe with the Black Plague?" Hey, let's watch the video. But we did have to do that, bro. Look it up, man.
Bar Anthony Crack. By the way, the group has over 400K members. Enjoy y'all's food.
400K. 400. That's almost half of a million. Do you understand? Dedicated. This is the type of hate they harbor. Like we was killing them. Like we was lynching them. But we want to be the victims, but y'all acting like y'all victims, like y'all getting back. Look at her face. Like that's the face, like. And then it'd be like fair-skinned or, white passing people that be going along with this Latinos and all that. So be careful who you hang with, man. Real-ish, like be careful who you hang with, bro.
Every single day, y'all continue to prove us right. Every single day, y'all are looking for new ways to be racist and just do the most. Don't y'all think that if y'all hate black people as much as y'all claim y'all do, why can't y'all just leave us the fuck alone? Like, why do y'all have to go the extra mile and do stuff like this?
Hey, man, once again.
You wanna know why? They got some evil in them. They hate when you say it. They like to bring up black on black violence. But tell me why we, plug my head and say, tell me why we in that situation where black on black violence is even happening. Why it's even a dispute amongst money? Why we don't got the education or the tax bracket of teachers that can do a higher level of education? But you're going to be like, oh, because they're in a project, they're supposed to kill? No. Let me make sure my head said they messing up enough. Give me a second. No, that's not what I'm saying. And you know that's not what I'm saying, bro. You just playing dumb all of a sudden because of what? An educated black man that checked you on your bigotness. Now go ahead, man. Play my video.
Again, though, this is why I always talk about eating out in general. A lot of this shit bullshit. But then again, support black businesses. Go to the black dining establishment. That is why we need our own fucking infrastructures, bro. You gotta worry about shit like that. And I'm gonna find the actual post too. Give me some time. Hold up. So here is the post, y'all. And it is in a group called White and Proud. This specific one was made by Nancy Smith. And in the last TikTok, the sisters just read this off. But this is real. Now, this was mainly at Texas Roadhouse. And on their official TikTok page, they had to come out and make a statement about this, y'all. They said, And due to losing our verification,
I was gonna read it, but he reading it, so he got it. I ain't gonna lie.
our comments are not being seen. At Texas Roadhouse, we are committed to creating an environment where every guest is treated with respect and unreasonable hospitality. We do not tolerate discrimination, harassment, or mistreatment of any kind, and we expect our roadies to treat every guest with dignity and care. Our commitment to the communities in which we serve remains unchanged. Provide legendary food, legendary service to every guest who walks through our doors. The first comment, bro, this is hilarious. As a black girl who worked for Roadhouse for almost 5 years, I confirm they do tolerate racism and don't care when you bring it up to their store managers.
Another example. Let me explain to y'all, bro. If y'all be buying these shows, I know y'all like food. I know it's probably like, man, them bread rolls. Get your big bag ass home, man. Listen to me, though. Actually, though, listen to me, because I ain't playing, bro. I know how my big brothers and sisters get the food. It be 2 seasons. What T Grizzly say? It be 2 seasons. Yeah, it's all funny. I ain't got no problem with y'all laughing at the comedy, but listen to me. On some real ish. There's black soul food spots that's nice, bro. And if you support smaller businesses and to the small businesses, do not be taxing. Y'all have a big problem, and I love my people. But I be seeing some of them plate videos. Y'all be taxing, man. Stop doing that. Alright? You getting greedy with the bread. I got a black lady that does business. I'm not playing about her business. She's a real businesswoman. She don't charge OC. And she not even as pro-black as me. I'm not gonna say she not with it, but listen to me. On some real ish, don't overcharge your people. That be the problem. You start off small, as your quality goes up, you get a big operation, you get higher demand, then you go up. It's like, and I hate to bring this up, I don't even indulge in it, but I know how the game works from what I've seen in shows. The drug dealers understand the game better than y'all as a businessman. Stop overcharging your people. You notice, pay attention and listen to me. When you go to different shops and it be gas stations and any guy ain't got no prices, he change the prices depending on who you is. Swear to God, I've seen it. Maybe it's just in like the low income areas like Baltimore when I was going out there. That's the main place I know what would happen at. They get to changing up the prices depending on who you is. Oh no, I ain't got enough money. All right, well listen, for you, I can turn it under. So evidently you still making a profit. Or you just got a big heart, one of the two. And I'm not going to throw the other explanation out because you could have a big heart. But I doubt that. It's a capitalist society. You need to make money. But we all in a low-income environment. So he might have been looking out. You never know. Let's get back to the video, though.
This Texas Roadhouse situation is so scary to me because you really don't know what people are doing with your food before you get to it. Before it gets to you. I used to have a friend I went to high school with, and then we worked together for a while together, and she used to work at Buffalo Wild Wings, and she told me that if a table was rude, they would give them the Buffalo Wild Wings special, which would mean that they would do stuff to your food. They would put it in the dishwater first, and then take it out and cook it, and then give it to you, or like all kinds of...
Can we sue for this? You know what? America don't even care if you sue. They go, well, we can't prove it. Type of case. Like, man, get on my face, bruh. And he gonna get started.
Heinous things. And I'm like, are you kidding me right now? And she's like, no, that's what happens. You gotta be careful. You know, that's where the whole like premise of you gotta be nice to your waiter because they're gonna spit in your food. My mom is from the South, so she was always big on...
Hey, let me say this. As somebody who likes to do services and take care of people or do anything that has to do with servicing people, I'm not spitting in nobody's stuff. I will just decline to do service. Do you understand the difference? I was raised better than that. I would just decline the service or leave or put in a letter, say my resignation. I can't do it because what do y'all got going on? I can't do this culture y'all got going on. Y'all only spitting food. I don't know about snitching, but I might snitch on y'all. I just might. Because what if you got some STD or something, you give it to them? I'm not playing with y'all, bro. They putting trust in you, and you abusing that, man. That don't sit right with me. I ain't about to play all holy like I had Jones I done cheated on before. Yeah, that's putting trust in you. But like, that's different. So that's a different type of trust. The only reason I was saying I ain't about to play good, but like if you got a good woman, you don't do nothing to her, right? She ain't did nothing wrong. You gonna do something to her? Some of y'all dudes is, I know. But come on, bro. We better than that. We grown men. We about to be grown men, bro. We ain't doing nothing to the woman we ain't did nothing. She did something first, then I guess. But come on, bro. You did, yeah, no.
You never eat at anybody's house, or be very careful whose house you're eating at.
Yeah.
Eat before you go. And to this day, my mom still does not like going out to eat. She'd rather cook her own food, because she'll say, like, you don't know
You know what I'm saying? I have that same sentiment, but it is mainly because I don't know what they put in the food. Like, as far as just all like the bullshit nowadays. But this is a huge part as well, like the hygiene around it. People talking over your food, and they're just not going to have the same care and love that you would have when you prepare it. But that is what I mean. Convenience is killing us. Going to the fast food spot. Yeah, it's quick and it's easy and sometimes cheaper, I guess. In the long run, it's going to affect you badly. You don't know the ways that they're preparing it.
And you got to ask, why is it cheaper? Like, as I hate cooking, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I be tired, yo. I don't feel like cooking. But as you cook, you realize it tastes a little better when you make it. And I say a little, but if you really know what you're doing, it tastes a lot better. Yeah, you got to buy the season and stuff, but you buy it and it stay up long. And if you're not a big dude, you eating your right amount of macros, your right amount of calories, you're gonna be good. I do overeat, and I do buy out. I'm not about to sit here and fake, but it do taste better, bro. I just don't be feeling like cooking. But I gotta improve. I'm still a human being. I'm not perfect. I gotta do better. We all gotta do better. Yo, let's make a pact. We all gonna start to do a little better with our eating. Deal? I say we do it, man. Let's get back to the video, Rich.
And if you do go out, like I state, my black people go to a black-owned restaurant, man. And this is why also my black-owned restaurant start treating y'all customers with care.
Doing to your food back there, you don't know what they're putting in it. And I would always say to her, Mom, well, you don't know what the butcher's doing in the back either. And she's like, I don't care. I know once it gets to me what I'm doing with it. And I feel like sometimes the only recourse you have is to maybe pray over your food. But I think it is kind of scary that in a day and age of DoorDash, you don't know what the driver's doing. Yeah. It's just scary how many people have access to things that you don't know about.
I want to say, I know we talk about a lot of serious topics over here, and I don't mean to drain y'all emotionally or to make y'all...
Hey, you ain't draining me, bro. I like the truth, man. Don't do no lying to me, man. We done been lied to enough in America. And I want to say something about the DoorDash. I DoorDash and I do DoorDash every now and then because it's a little fun little side task to do. I don't play with these people's food, man. I make sure I get in the like the little hot red bag, man. I want you to have a good time, enjoy your food. You probably got a lady over, man. Get your food, enjoy your lady, crush something, man. Get your food, play the game, and relax, man. You probably off, or you're a little kid, you know, you be little kids order the food. If you tamper with the food, bro, it's probably a little kid sometimes, man. Stop doing it like that. You understand? Stop doing it like that. I ain't laughing. Like, stop, bro. Don't do that, man. I don't need to open their food up, bro. I put the food straight in the seat or in the bag so it stay hot. Straight like that. I do be struggling to find the apartments though, y'all. Forgive me, man. I be taking a minute. Your food might be a little colder in the apartment, brother. Then the map won't. I ain't about to get all of the map be phony and bogus on DoorDash. Hey, nah, we about to talk about it because it's my channel. Bro, the map on DoorDash be bogus with the addresses it give you. Then it be sending you to a whole different side of the apartment complex, bro. You making me look like a bot. You making me look like a noob. Come on, bro. You got me really looking like a noob. Like, nah, bro, come on, man. You know what you doing, though.
Feels, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people tell me, like, bro, your videos kind of make me angry sometimes. I don't want to do that.
But listen to me, though. If his videos make you angry, you got the passion to understand that this wrong. You know right from wrong. There's nothing wrong with feeling away. And I used to feel the same way. We play defense. If ain't nobody say nothing to you not real, or no black woman around you, because some black men don't want to be defended. But black women, I'm going to defend. They are literally the smallest minority, bro. And I hate myself forever, like, making jokes about them in elementary school, middle school, like, talking about dark skin and all that. I was a goofy, all right? I ain't gonna sit here and play perfect. We all was kids before. That's not funny, all right? It's just not. Defend them women, please, bro. If you're a black man, or even if you want to support, you know, the right cause. I ain't gonna keep saying my people, just the right cause. Defend them, bro. Just like how I say something about ICE, even though I know it's Hispanics who say little slick stuff about my people, who still got biases and all the white supremacist takes about my people. I'm not gonna be worse than them. You gotta be the better person. But when they do come to you with some violence or something, play defense. That's all. You're a man. You got a family. You got your own life to defend.
I just really try to make y'all stay aware and know what's going on. In 2026, you know, you might have the sentiment of, you know, yeah, racism is gone. Everything is kumbaya, we years past slavery, years past Jim Crow. Things should be good. But that's just not the case. We gotta live in reality, and that could save our asses in situations. So those are my intentions. Just stay aware, stay woke, and always be on your P's and Q's. But if y'all do want to see some lighthearted, non-serious videos from me, check out my gaming channel. I've been going crazy over there. Y'all been showing lots of love to that channel as well, and I'm gonna keep on dropping content over there. So, you know, just watch those videos to balance out the seriousness over here. But if you want to see something similar over here, go check out my video on what's happening in Black America, because black folks keep being found hung from trees.
And that's another video I was gonna watch, but I already watched it. I don't do no fake reactions over here. I ain't gonna lie. I like to keep my content real as I can, man. But realish though, shout out to my man Antonio for really like talking about these videos. I'm gonna have some free time coming up. I really do want to work on creating some actual videos myself for y'all. It might vary on what it is. I do like giving commentary on these videos, though. I have no problem giving commentary on these videos at all. If y'all want to, you know, keep seeing these videos from me, drop a like and subscribe. Also, subscribe to his gaming channel. Subscribe to my boy Antonio. Let me make sure I click on him. Hey, subscribe to my boy Antonio, man. Shout out to him, realish. Like he covers everything. I am so Don't glaze. I'm actually so happy I found this channel. It's like I found, between him and Dawn, I kind of found like channels I can watch and just feel my people, feel the energy of someone that understands the way I felt as a kid and growing up learning Black history. It's like I didn't want to say anything because I went to like a mixed area of schooling by the time I hit middle school. So it's like no one cares. And there was no weird racism amongst us. So now there was a group of boys that would say the hard R. They wouldn't say it to me, but I knew they were saying it. But we wouldn't really hang out with them, so it was like they stay away from us, we stay away from them. And they did have like a black boy in their group, full blown, 2 black boys in fact. Full blown coons. I think one of them is half black, but all coons just eating. I know they was calling them hard R's. Thank you for watching, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, I really do appreciate y'all watching. Make sure you drop a like and comment down below any questions or any other things you want me to react to, man. I want to keep it going, man. I probably will mix up a couple of different videos, but I love to react to my Black content and anything going on within our community. And I do want to cover some stuff myself. I might drop my TikTok down below so y'all can kind of pitch into some of the general stuff I talk about, and I might get a little bit more, you know, Black over there. But yeah, shout out to y'all, man. What in the world? Shout out to y'all, man. Take it easy and like and subscribe. Peace, y'all.